Hey, what's up? This is Sifu Cuddle, and in this video, we're going to be talking about the butterfly knives. Now, one of the things I do want to mention is it's very common to see butterfly knives being flipped over and used in the reverse grip position, and it comes from a number of things. So remember, it's not, just because it is an option doesn't mean it's your best option. And just because it requires more coordination and it seems a little bit more advanced, doesn't mean it's more effective. Okay, so with that said, I do think it's important to use, but I also think it's a little bit overused. And what I mean by this is when you're holding the butterfly knives, you have a weapon. A weapon is used to apply damage to your enemies, your opponents, your attackers, however you want to say it, without having to damage yourself. So if I punch somebody, I have just as much a chance of breaking my knuckles as I do breaking their nose or their jaw or whatever. But when I put a weapon in my hand, whether it be a stick and I hit them, now I have no pain and they feel all that pain. They have the consequence, they have the repercussion from that. So that's the benefit of having a weapon. Having a bladed weapon is even stronger for me because now I have something that doesn't only hit and apply force, but now it's got that bladed edge and I can start slicing and chopping. And with the point, I can start stabbing to really maximize the amount of damage. So with the butterfly knife, you have a really unique guard shape and you have the long blade. In this gripping position, I have so many attacking options. I can chop, I can slice, I can stab, I can gouge, I can hit with this D-shaped guard right here. This can be like my brass knuckles, okay? Even if I wanted to, I could slap with the blade, and hitting with the spine is a much more solid surface. So I have a lot of options here. Even using this, I can kind of stab and poke and hook. Though this is really close to my hand, and it requires a lot of wrist strength to be able to apply any kind of techniques. So don't expect to just flip this out, flip something out of somebody else's hand once you've got it caught. You have to make sure that you set up everything in your favor, okay? That's all I'm gonna say about that. But when it comes to flipping this over, now my range is limited. I have no reach when I need to use this for its best part, the blade edge and the point. I have to adjust myself to make this work. So I'm limiting a lot once I start flipping it over in this position. So like I said, this is something that I see overused a lot. Everybody likes to flip this over because it looks cool or whatever to have this position, but it does limit a ton of your available options. With that said, I do think it's important to know how to flip this because once you make contact, you may start losing this out of your hand. So if somebody hits it to the side with another weapon or whatever it may be, they just grab onto it and try to pry it out of your hand. You need to be able to control it and then grip it again into a position that you can actually use for attack and defense. So it's something that I do find important. So don't think that I'm just saying, don't ever do it. It's just don't do it as much. So again, flipping is fun. Everybody loves to do it. It looks cool when you do it. You can alternate your timing on these things. You can flip them at the same time. You can flip upwards. You can flip downwards. There's tons of options for flipping the butterfly knives. And again, I think it's great. Somebody knocks it out of your hand a little bit. You need to recover to go to this side. Or you make that pressure and you get in close. You stay here and then you can continue with your attack. It's nice too. So don't think it's wrong. Okay, and definitely work on it. But don't put so much emphasis on thinking that this is your better position just because it looks cool and just because it's difficult to get to and it makes it seem more advanced. Okay, it doesn't make it more effective. All right. I have a complete other video about techniques, how to use these or when to use these, and I already started to talk about it. But I think it's also important to know the basics of flipping. So if you've never had butterfly knife instruction or you don't know how to use these, then you have a pair. Let me show you how to do this. It's very easy, okay? So we want to make sure that we have our thumb on one side, our fingers on the other. This is basics in your grip. We're gonna put the thumb up next to the guard right here. Now, of course, my thumb is right next to the blade and people, oh no, watch out, the blade. This is the blunt end of the blade. It's only sharp on this side. So when my thumb comes up, it's not in harm's way. What I'm going to do is thumbs up from here tip the blades in and then just let go with my fingers and they will drop down naturally, and then I can grab again. Some people like to point the fingers, some people like to keep it closed. Do what's comfortable for you. I know a lot of it has to do with the width here. So for me, I only have enough space for really barely 3 fingers in there. So I point my index finger as I do this. Okay, now again, practice just holding them. You can tip it in a little bit, put the thumbs in the center, and then let go and let it come down. Now coming back out, I wouldn't suggest going up and out right away until you get comfortable with it. It's easier if you flatten it out here, just like this, and then you can guide it a little bit easier. It can hang on the thumb as you figure out and you get more comfortable with this, okay? Now, these wooden butterfly knives I have, there's not a lot of space right here either. I have another set of butterfly knives that I much prefer to these ones. For the space that, like right at the bottom here, this does not allow me much room for my thumb, so there's not a lot of flexibility. I have to do a little more flicking to get it back, and then as you can see right here, when I catch it, I have to make an extra adjustment to get back to my regular grip. If this were to come down and straight down from here and then have a little more space, it would eliminate that problem. But again, it's not something that I have to worry about too much when I'm working with these, because even when I flip it over and I come back right here, I can still easily just bring my finger back. It's a small adjustment for me. But again, this is something that you may run into, and it's all about the size of this, the width here of this hook. Okay, so once you get comfortable with that, moving forward, moving backwards this way, then you can start doing it in the upward downward. Okay, because going back up like this requires a little more wrist fling and a little more trust in the weapon and your technique. Okay, so this would be a little bit later on once you understand how to flip outwards. Okay, then once you do that, you can work on alternate timing, so one hand and then the other, or you can chase the direction this way. So one hand flips to the regular grip position, one hand flips over to the reverse grip position, and you can alternate that as well. Okay, so you can practice that. You can practice flipping it up towards you this way. Just make sure that when you do flip it up, you give yourself some space, you don't hit yourself, and then you can bring it back. Okay, so a lot of different options on that one. And then just work on, if you know a form or you know some techniques, you can apply some techniques, flip them over, do some things, flip them back. Get used to that, because you always want to be comfortable and fluid in flipping, even though in usage, it should be like 90% this way and 10% this way. Okay, I say barely like this, and it's very limited conditions. This gives you so many more possibilities and in use of the weapon. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say about that. No fancy editing, no fancy intro, no, nothing like that. It's all about the flipping. So I hope you guys can have some flipping fun with this, and let me know what you guys think. If you have any questions, drop a comment down below. Otherwise, make sure to hit that like button, and as always, be sure to subscribe. And all flipping. See you guys next time.
Bam.